Here's the tale of the tape for this heavyweight affair. Mario Big Herb Rinaldi, 2 years older than his opponent Dave Herman. Herman with a big-time height and reach advantage, while Rinaldi has the advantage in weight. Here once again is your cage announcer, Mark Lichtenfeld.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the big boys in the cage. 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. This bout is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. The referee for this contest is George Ortiz. Presenting to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands tall at 6 feet 5 inches, weighing 242.5 pounds. This freestyle fighter has a perfect professional record of 8 wins, no losses, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout and 3 by submission. Fighting out of Bloomington, Indiana, please welcome Dave Pee Wee Herman. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet even, weighing 260.5 pounds. Fighting out of St. Lucie, Florida, with a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses. Please welcome Mario, the Big Herb Rinaldi.
Bring him in. All right, guys, come on up. Come up. Okay, we went over the rules. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. I want a clean fight. Touch gloves. Get back to your corners.
Well, we know how the sport of wrestling has fared very well in mixed martial arts. Mario Rinaldi wrestled NCAA Division I champion. We had, of course, Dave Pee Wee Herman wrestled at Indiana University, coming off a win for Eric Bradley, astounded at Penn State.
You ready? Ready? Timekeeper, let's go.
So let's see if these two wrestlers can duke it out in the cage. Mario Big Herb Rinaldi with a lot more big-time experience than Dave Herman, but Herman comes in with an unblemished record.
And Mario Rinaldi just using raw strength there. Doesn't always use a lot of technique on his takedowns, but against Dave Herman, a bigger opponent, he may have to work the lower body instead of the upper body.
And to use a quote, I misspoke. He does, in fact, have 5 submissions. That's Rinaldi, not 2 submission wins. So he likes it on the ground.
Well, you're man enough to admit your mistake. I'll admit mine. He was an NCAA Division I wrestler, not a champion. Right now, Herman, with that single leg attempt by Rinaldi, it's Herman that's swinging at Rinaldi's head at will.
I like this defense by Pee Wee, though. That's the hop-along defense. Look at this. What's he going to do? Oh, that was nice. Finally, he goes to his knees, but Rinaldi doesn't have it to the floor just yet.
Perseverance by Mario Rinaldi getting the takedown. But like you say, Herman, a great job of escaping, and Herman delivers a knee right up the middle.
I think Dave Herman got his game face on.
Got his game face on, and Sam, we were talking about the hop-along defense where the guy's on 1 foot, and this guy epitomizes that. Made famous in Thailand because when you grab one leg, some of these guys can stay afloat, stay on the feet with just 1 foot on the floor, and Herman has done just that.
Herman may have his game face on so far, doing a good job of messing up Rinaldi's face with knees and punches. Another knee strike from the plum. Herman going to town on Mario Rinaldi.
Rinaldi can take a shot.
But he has stood right up with that one. He looks stunned.
Herman's got to be careful. He's got to be careful because if he doesn't get Rinaldi out of there, he could punch and knee himself out. Man, what a display of takedown defense. Unbelievable.
An amazing display of punishment absorbment.
Yeah.
Let go of the fence.
Glad to be joined as well by ProElite.com and 5ouncesofpain.com. Sam Kaplan, MMA writer extraordinaire. And Sam, what a start for Dave Pee Wee Herman, 8-0 coming into this fight. And he is laying a big hurt on Big Herb Rinaldi.
And Stephen called it. I mean, Dave Herman is a guy that's just been very laid back all week, but suddenly just transformed himself and got his game face on. A lot of viciousness behind those knees.
And can you guys explain to me why Rinaldi is still trying to go for that takedown? Because so far he's being, beaten like a piñata here.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to get this to the floor because he knows standing, he probably doesn't have as much of a shot as if he gets Pee Wee Herman on his back.
You got to work down here, guys.
3 minutes have elapsed in the opening round. The fistic fireworks provided by Dave Herman. Mario Rinaldi now in a turtle position. And the referee, George Ortiz, bringing them back up to their feet.
Expect a knee straight up the middle from Dave Herman.
Here on ProElite.com, are we seeing the emergence of perhaps a new star in the heavyweight division? Let's face it, Mario Rinaldi's been in there with Ron Waterman, Mark Birch. He was in Bodog Fight. Dave Herman, more of a regional fighter, but really doing a great job here so far. And again, look at that takedown defense working the Windsor Sound.
And Dave Herman now in a very advantageous position here. And Rinaldi's face is just, it's a mess right now, Mauro.
You got to do something.
Herman should have been on his back from that move.
Rinaldi tries to come back with a right hand. Herman continues to deliver the left, and really, here we are, the heavyweights. Herman came in at 242.5 pounds, Rinaldi at 260.5, and dare I say it, with 1 minute left in the round, both fighters beginning to show the wear and tear.
Once again, Mario Rinaldi going for a leg.
It's like the dog on the bone. He doesn't want to give it up, Steven.
No, he doesn't.
And yet, it's cost him so far in this matchup.
The wrestling ability of Dave Herman is amazing. Now he's going for the big show.
Going for the Mausoleum of Mario Rinaldi.
And how long can Rinaldi fight this off?
Using his left arm, but Steven, as you can see, doesn't have it underneath. With only 23 seconds now, one has to wonder how much is the blood playing a factor as well, the slickness of this submission attempt.
Mario, you all right?
Not only the blood, Mario, but also is just Mario Rinaldi's overall conditioning. Cardio is not one of his strong areas.
Rinaldi desperately trying, and good job by Rinaldi to escape that submission attempt, but with 5 seconds left, how much is left in his tank? The crowd loves the action of the two heavyweights, Dave Herman and Mario Rinaldi. And wow, that Dave Herman certainly doing damage to the face of the Big Hurt. Second round is underway, and again, there was a lot of concern for Mario Rinaldi in the corner by the doctors, and it's going to be interesting to see how much longer they let this fight go.
Yeah, he looked pretty beat up at the end of that first round. At least he's able to slow down the damage here.
And that's the interesting part, Sam, is that Herman even, I mean, here he is, obviously, Mario Rinaldi is a wounded animal. Herman not doing a lot, though, to take it to him here in round number 2.
He has to be extremely cautious here because Mario Rinaldi has shown no signs of quitting thus far.
Well, I don't know if he has to be caught. I think he should be more offensive. Look at him. Like, he's got to start taking it to Rinaldi because of the fact he smells the blood. Rinaldi is absolutely doing nothing except going for the leg.
Come on, guys. You got to work down here.
Exactly.
Herman may feel that the energy is slowly seeping away from Rinaldi, but look at his arms at his sides. Like I said before, he had to be careful in that first round not to punch himself out.
I think both of them are laboriously breathing here now, and Rinaldi, even though he is the wounded animal, still trying to initiate the offense, which kind of shocks me because Dave Herman really dominated that opening round, Sam.
He doesn't seem to have much left. Second wind is what they need. Instant replay of the first round now. Trying to pull that single. Rinaldi driving forward.
Well, Mario Rinaldi really trying to work that if at first you don't succeed at it, but so far not so good as Herman once again grabs his back, needs to get his hooks in, and again Herman just stops.
This is an opportunity where if Dave Herman would throw some punches here, he could get an early stoppage, but he's showing no urgency here.
I think he's really tired right now.
I think you're right, Steven. Lands a solid left hand under the armpit. Clubbing blows being delivered by Herman. Rinaldi's now turtling.
You got to work, Mario. Come on.
That one punch underneath, we could hear it pop all the way out here.
Punch it. The ref's right there, dude. Dave, he's gonna stop.
Does
Rinaldi wants nothing, no part of this.
No, I think he's pretty much out of it. His only chance is a submission, but he's got to get Herman on the floor. Uh-oh.
And now Herman teeing up the Big Hurt with the knees and the punches. Rinaldi again trying to stop Herman's momentum with that single leg take up.
Rinaldi's got a chin like Ray Mercer. Nothing can stop him from moving forward.
Meanwhile, it's Dave Herman that's swinging like Frank Thomas, who's another Big Hurt.
Right now, Dave Herman must be wondering what he has to do to put this guy away.
Let him up, Mario. Step back, Herman. Step back. Come on, Mario. You all right? You want to continue? You want to continue? Ready? Let's go.
Mario Rinaldi lets the referee know he wants to continue. His face may tell a different story. Minute 23 left in the second round. This has been a heavyweight battle between Rinaldi and Herman. Herman now doing a good job of securing the back and again attacking from underneath the armpit. Going for the rear naked choke.
He could get this without the hooks in. He could get this. But he didn't have it under the chin.
Less than a minute remaining in round two. Down here, guys, you got to work. Come on, you got to work.
Rinaldi's really out of it right now. He's just sitting there turtled up.
Come on, try something, move.
And even if Mario Rinaldi gets out of this round, I wonder if he's going to be allowed to continue into the third.
Yeah, I think his corner's going to probably have to tell him, look, guy, unless you do something.
Rinaldi rolling, looking maybe for a knee bar.
30 seconds, boys.
Does he have enough power to even attempt one? Herman just continues to tee off at will on Rinaldi's face.
Rinaldi is going for that knee bar. Or trying to just pull the leg out, but does he have enough strength to do that?
15 seconds.
Come on, what are you doing, guys? It's work.
That first round was so one-sided, you could make a case for a 10-8.
Will we see a round three? It's up to the doctors and maybe Rinaldi's corner as round two comes to an end here in Miami, Florida on ProElite.com.
That wasn't pretty.
Tired too. You ain't the only one who's tired here, Mario. You're not the only one who's tired here, bro. Okay? You took your fucking beating. Now it's your time. One fucking takedown. He's sitting down. He's following you down to the ground, which is where you want to be. You just got to follow it up. Pick the other ankle that's down and squat up behind him.
Can you see? Can you see me? All right. I'm not going to let you take much more of this, buddy. You got to fight.
You can't stop.
Breathe.
Flying knee by Herman to kick off round number three.
The referee told Herman's corner, I'm sorry, Rinaldi's corner, that unless he does something, he's going to have to stop this fight, and I agree with that.
Motivational speech by Rinaldi's corner, but you're right. Referee George Ortiz, a great job of instructing Rinaldi that he's not going to allow him to take much more punishment. And right there, stands him up with another knee. Another knee strike, and
We should jump in and stop this right about now.
Herman is teeing off at will. The fight is mercifully over. Dave Herman remains unbeaten at 9.
Time portion of the card, we have 3 heavyweight bouts. You know, Dave Herman is a guy that could easily fit into the Showtime heavyweight main show landscape.
Mauro, you mentioned the cardio. That's the only thing right now that he needs to improve. He's got so many other skills.
And being a heavyweight, you're right, that's always the one thing that a lot of these big boys have to improve. But man, what you like you say, one-sided affair. Dave Pee Wee Herman, you take a look at the two faces, the unscathed visage of Herman and the badly beaten and bruised countenance of Mario Big Herb Rinaldi.